Let us celebrate family love.
One of the greatest blessings we can ever have.
Let us listen to stories of faith
and inspire us to be resilient whatever may come.
Let us engage in meaningful discussions.
And talk about things that you can relate to.
Let us learn new things.
And let it encourage us to be even more confident.
Laugh with us.
Cry with us.
Let us create beautiful moments together
so that they can become beautiful memories that we can look back to.
Take a seat. Get comfortable wherever may you be.
Let us welcome you home to the Cheerful Hearts Family.
Good afternoon and good evening to all the Cheerful Hearts listeners and viewers around the world. You are now tuning in home of Cheerful Hearts Family. This is INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, where you keep you uplifted and inspired with Cheerful Hearts. And I'm Sister Melanie Palaris from the Singapore North, joining live from my home studio here in Singapore. It's 10th of May 2025 and it's exactly 1:04 p.m. here in Singapore. The weather today is a bit rainy outside, and whether you're relaxing at home or out about, we're so happy you're spending your Saturday afternoon with us. And special shout out to Sister Anne-Marie Matibag, our segment host and producer for this week's Let's See Your Thoughts.
Hello to all our listeners and viewers. I'm Sister Cariza, also joining you live today. And of course, let's take away for this Let's See Your Thoughts video for last week's episode. Kuya Tek, take it away.
Previously on INCRadio, Southeast Asia. Did you catch the amazing updates from across our districts? In the District of Vietnam, our brethren stayed active and creative through different CFO activities, enjoying sports and fitness, learning to play the popular pickleball, diving into mud painting, and capturing beautiful moments through photography. In the District of Thailand, unity and faith were celebrated during a special oath-taking ceremony and gathering of Light of Salvation officers. In the District of Malaysia, hearts were uplifted through a worldwide special worship service for CFO officers attended joyfully by our brethren. And in the District of Singapore, sweet moments were served during the Buklod Cooking Challenge, where members whipped up delicious treats and friendly competition. Did you enjoy virtually traveling with us in our Sea Talk segment? Were you inspired by the empowering stories and tips from our topic highlight, #FlyingWithFaith? Let's see your thoughts.
A comment from Brother Eric Jan Cosme. Salamat po sa INCRadio for always inspiring us. And to all our INCRadio hosts and guests for sharing their inspiring stories. #Pataya, #Thailand. Another comment from Sister Carla Flores. I love how the brethren are so hardworking and they maximize every moment they can. But the best part is they still prioritize their duties to our Almighty God. #Malaysia. Another comment from Brother Al Rumbawa. Very inspiring story po, Sister Cristel Mel Regino. Watching from #Bangna, #Thailand. Another cheerful episode coming your way. Let's see your thoughts again this Saturday.
All right. Thank you again, Sister Anne Marie Matibag, for our Let's See Your Thoughts segment for today. And of course, we have a special episode we have for you this afternoon. Our C Talks highlight is about hashtag homecoming, a word that often brings to mind warmth, reunion, and the joy of returning to a place where we truly belong. But for members of the Church of Christ, hashtag homecoming carries a much deeper spiritual meaning.
That's right, Sister Carissa. I'm Sister Joan from Singapore West, and today we commemorate the 139th birth anniversary of Brother Felix Y. Manalo, the last messenger in these last days. So, he was the instrument that God used to lead people back to the true faith. And ultimately have the blessed promise to be with God in our true home in the holy city. Now, let's hear from our little cheerful hearts, our INC kids, as they share how they remember Brother Felix Y. Manalo on our CWS Speaks.
Hello everyone, welcome to CWS Speaks!
Hi CWS Speaks! I'm San Adverby Garcia. I'm 10 years old and from the local of Midland, District of Singapore.
My name is Atalia. I am Alia. I'm 6 years old. I'm from Singapore Northeast.
My name is Marika. I'm 9 years old from the locale of Orchard.
My name is Wayne Candy Riel. I am 8 years old from Singapore West.
My name is Arnold Costalos. I'm 6 years old and I'm from the local congregation of Pangyoy, district of Thailand.
I'm Dak Yunshin. I'm 9 years old. I'm from local of Subanjaya.
My name is Jamesha Kabadan. I'm 8 years old. I'm from the local congregation of Bangsar.
Whose birth anniversary is on May 10th?
Brother Felix Y. Manalo.
And who is Brother Felix Y. Manalo?
God's messenger in these last days.
Why is Brother Felix an important man?
Because he's an instrument of God to bring people closer to God by preaching the Christian gospel.
Because he taught to God's word.
Because he helped many people learn about the Bible and have stronger faith. He worked very hard to teach people about God. He faced many challenges, but he never gave up. He was chosen by God to preach, and he led the Iglesia ni Cristo from its beginning in 1914. And today, the Iglesia ni Cristo is known all around the world, thanks to Brother Felix Manalo's leadership and dedication.
That through his commissioning, we have been brought to God, to the true service, and to the hope of receiving salvation on Judgment Day.
Because he teaches our Lord God's words from the Bible.
Why is Brother Felix Y. Manalo so awesome?
Because he's an example of a great leader, dedicated.
Because of his dedication to the church.
Because he never gave up and always prayed to God. Because he is so brave that even people threatened to end his life, he still continued to teach the words of God. Also, because of him, I became a member of the Church of Christ.
What will you do to make sure you don't waste his hard work?
I will continue actively to participate in the works of propagation. I'll invite my teachers and friends and continue sharing the social media platforms of the Iglesia ni Cristo.
Sa kabila ng tagumpay at narating natin sa buhay, huwag sanang makalimot, huwag sanang lumayo ang loob sa ating mga magulang.
Miss ko na tong anak ko. Kumain na kaya siya. Kailan kaya siya dadalaw?
The faith and the faith that have always had a place in our hearts. Let's take a moment now to watch and reflect with today's topic teaser. Take it away, Kuya Tek.
Years of working hard in Singapore, Sister Diane Princess Solomon finally stepped on familiar ground, back home, where her heart truly belongs. For many overseas Filipino workers or OFWs, homecoming isn't just about coming back. It's about reuniting with the laughter, the tears, and the faces that never left your heart. Whether it's just for a short visit or for good, every homecoming journey is truly unforgettable. This Saturday, May 10, 2025, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, come and join with us on the home of the Cheerful Hearts Family, brought to you by INCRadio Southeast Asia. Hear firsthand how Sister Diane's return unfolded, the joys, the surprises, the heartfelt moments she will always treasure. Don't miss her inspiring homecoming story. See you there!
Wow, watching that teaser really brought back so many heartfelt memories of my own #homecoming moments. And I'm sure many of our cheerful viewers and listeners felt the same way too. Special thanks to Ate Dulce Santia for lending her warm voice to the teaser. And of course, to Ate Diane Solomon for being today's feature contributor. You made this episode extra special. And we'd absolutely love to hear your #homecoming stories. Head over to your YouTube live chat and join the conversation by answering our cheerful heart question for today. It's super simple. Just fill in the blank. My hometown is, and it's known for. Like for me, my hometown is Angeles City, Pampanga, and it's known as culinary capital of the Philippines. How about you, Ate Lani? Where's your hometown?
Pasig.
Pasig.
Yeah.
Yes. How about you, Ate Joan?
Ilocos Norte.
Nice. Ilocos Norte. What is Ilocos is known for?
Their empanada.
Wow, empanada in the bagnet, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're all excited to read your answers later in the show. So keep them coming, cheerful hearts.
That's right, Ate Carissa, and nagutom ako bigla hearing the bagnet. And before we dive deeper into our Sea Talks conversation, we're thrilled to introduce our featured guest for today, none other than Sister Diane Princess Solomon, a Kadiwa member, and those Kadiwa members are non-married brethren from the local congregation of Singapore Orchard and the Ecclesiastical District of Singapore. She also works as a migrant domestic worker, and today she's here to share her inspiring perspective on what #homecoming means to her. But before we hear her deeper insights, let's get to know her in the quirkiest and most cheerful way possible with our fast-paced segment. It's time for 34 cheerful questions with the one and only Sister Diane. Let's watch this.
Happy Cheerful Day, everyone. I'm Sister Diane Princess Solomon from the local congregation of Orchard Ecclesiastical District of Singapore.
How does it feel to be back home?
It's very nostalgic. Some things really haven't changed.
What was the first thing you did when you landed in the Philippines?
Oh, I hugged my brother and my dad.
What did you miss the most about home?
My family and all the food that they prepared for me.
What food did you crave the most while you were abroad?
Oh, there's a lot. Number one is the papaitan and dinagdagan. It's both Ilocano dishes of version of sisig, and also the street foods, the balot, isaw, pares, everything.
What was the best part of your homecoming?
Aside from my brother's wedding, it's the opportunity to visit the central office and the INCRadio main studio.
What was the first thing your family said when they saw you?
Sobrang payat mo na. Singapore ba ang dahilan kung bakit ka pumayat? So I told them that it's having a healthy habit.
What was in your balikbayan box?
Chocolate, lots of coffee, and some spices that we don't have back home.
Who was the most excited to see you?
My nephew, his reaction was priceless.
What was the best reaction you got from someone?
And a warm hug from my mom.
What was the funniest thing that happened during your trip?
Sitting on the table with my family and look to our old pictures.
What was your go-to outfit while on vacation?
T-shirt, shorts, and slippers dahil sobrang init sa Pinas.
What was your favorite place that you visited?
It's a church. Sama-samang sumasamba kasama ang aking buong pamilya.
What's one thing about home that will never change?
It's our bond. I never felt that someone is distant to me. Even though I was away for 2 years, I always feel the love by them.
What was your biggest realization during your trip?
Ang bilis ng panahon. My parents are getting old, my siblings are settling down, and me here, being happy pursuing my dreams.
If you could bring one thing from Singapore to the Philippines, what would it be?
The efficiency. I miss how the buses arrive on time. Back home, it's more of like a guessing game.
If you could bring one thing from the Philippines to Singapore, what would it be?
Only rice.
What was something you wish you had brought more of?
Dollars. Maraming dollars. So para hindi ako nagugulat sa mga bilihin.
Did your luggage survive the pasalubong overload?
Barely. I had to sit on it just to close it. But the real challenge, not exceeding the baggage limit.
What was your go-to comfort food during your vacation?
Ayun, more barbecues and yung mga tusok-tusok sa kanto. Buko juice. Yan.
What was the best thing about sleeping in your old bed?
Oh, it's the same old bed but it feels like small dahil may palaging nakasiksik sa akin.
What's one habit from Singapore that you still did at home?
Tidying up and doing household chores.
How was it adjusting back to your life in the Philippines even for a short time?
It's easy because I still have the same routine, gigising ng maaga, magkakape, and maglilinis bago mamasyal.
What surprised you the most about being back?
Mas marami ng puting buhok si Mama kaysa sa mga itim, and sobrang daldal na nung pamangkin ko.
What was the most heartwarming moment of your homecoming?
My up to 3 a.m. conversation with my mom, getting some more inspiration and ways how to navigate life.
What's one thing you'll do differently on your next homecoming?
Siguro mas mahabang bakasyon para mas marami pa akong time na kasama sila.
How did you feel when it was time to leave again?
Emotional, but I keep on reminding myself na para ito sa future.
What did you tell yourself before flying back to Singapore?
Kaya ko to. Kasama ko palagi ang ama.
What's the hardest part about leaving home again?
And ayun, matagal na naman ulit bago umuwi.
What's your travel tip for OFWs going home?
Spend more time with your family.
If If you could extend your vacation, how long would you stay?
1 month para sulit.
What's your favorite way to spend time with your family when you're home?
Kumain ng sabay-sabay, mag-swimming, gumala.
Any message for fellow OFWs who are planning their homecoming?
Walang katumbas ang yakap ng ating mga mahal sa buhay.
What's one thing about home that you will always carry in your heart?
The warmth and the love of my family gatherings, the laughters, the stories, the memories we shared around the dining table.
What's the best thing about being a balikbayan?
For me, returning home can be emotionally rejuvenating. It allowed me to recharge and refocus, and sharing my experience abroad with my loved ones fostered deeper connection and understanding.
And just like that, 34 cheerful questions answered with heart and humor, Sister Diane. You brought the balikbayan feels big time. From Papa Ethan and dinakdakan cravings to your mom's warm hug and pretending she wasn't crying. Classic Pinoy moments. And let's not forget the balikbayan box full of love, the warm hugs, and the only rice, right, Sister Diane? This just proves no matter how many years we spent abroad, nothing beats the feeling of coming home. Kahit mapasurpresa sa airport, lost sa Tagaytay, or simply lying in your old bed again. So which really reminds me every time we go back to the Philippines, yung mga hindi nakain dito sa Singapore, talaga namang niluluto ng ating mga nanay, di ba? And I wanted to greet also yung mga participants natin sa ating live top chat from Brother Ariel J. Ramos. His hometown is Batangas and it's known for Kapeng Barako and Balisong po. Ayan. Shout out Brother Ariel, and from Sister Joyce Atanasio. Her hometown is Capiz, and it's known as the seafood capital of the Philippines. Right, Ate Lani?
Yes, we have another shout out here from Dana Lacson. My hometown is Pangasinan. It's known for major agricultural producer and especially rice, bangna from Thailand. Oh, bangna from Thailand po ito, si Sister Dana. And si Sister Cherry Ringyosa, my hometown is Iloilo and it's known for its rich culinary heritage. We have the Lapas Bak Choy, KBL, Panbit, Molo, many more. And we have also known as City of Love, watching from Vietnam. And yes, absolutely, Sister Carissa. And same here po, no, on my last trip back home, actually, we always took bookings of our flight early in the morning. So then we will sleep beside them. And then as they open their eyes, they will be surprised. Oh, mommy is here. Then we are sleeping beside them that time. So they're very, it's really priceless, And I had only been gone for a few months, but that hug, it feels like a whole year worth of love poured into one moment. So these little things makes us homecoming feel so special. The laughter, the food, the bondings, and stories shared together. And that's why today's theme is such a heartfelt one for many of us watching right now. And now let's continue to learn more about Sister Diane's #homecoming stories. Let's watch this.
Sightseeing!
Hello, Cheerful Hearts Family! Welcome to another episode of Sightseeing! I am Sister Iya and this is my driver. Joke lang. It's my husband, Brother Michael. Saan tayo papunta? Punta tayo ng Tagaytay. Let's go. Habang nasa biyahe tayo, magkukwentuhan tayo 5 places na recommended namin na puntahan kapag bumibisita tayo sa Pilipinas. So, ang 5th place ay ang Boracay. Ganda talaga ng dagat ng Boracay.
Maganda kasi yung shoreline niya, medyo mahaba. At saka maganda kasi sa
Sea Talks,
This week's topic is about #homecoming. Meet Sister Diane Princess Solomon, an OFW from Singapore who knows firsthand the joy of returning home after years of working abroad. She left the Philippines to pursue opportunities in Singapore, worked hard, and finally, after 2 years, she set foot back home as a balikbayan. What was it like to be away? And how does it feel to come home? Find out in this heartwarming homecoming story only at home of the Cheerful Hearts Family.
Hello, home of the Cheerful Hearts Family. I am Sister Diane Princess Solomon from the local congregation of Singapore Orchard Ecclesiastical District of Singapore. I work here as a domestic migrant worker, and my church duties are: I am a District Secretary for the Christian Society for the Deaf, a District Multimedia Correspondent, trainee for INCRadio producer and director. I'm also a Light of Salvation Secretary for our local Children's Worship Service Officer, Kadiwa Sports Committee Officer. I am excited to share with you our this week's CTalks topic, #MyHomecoming. Let's start!
2 years is quite a journey. Can you take us back to the moment you first set foot in Singapore? What were your emotions then?
I am excited. It was an answered prayer. I remember before going here, I did a devotional prayer. I asked for guidance, and if it's God's will, I will gladly accept it.
Every OFW has that one thing that keeps them going. For you, what was your biggest motivation while working abroad?
My biggest motivation is my family, and I want to pursue my dream. And someday, I don't have to leave again and stay with them.
Fast forward to your homecoming. What was the first thing you did when you arrived in the Philippines?
Oh, I inhaled. I took the deepest breath of that Manila air, even though it's a mix of little traffic pollution, but truly, I just stepped there and feeling like home.
Being away for 2 years, you must have missed so many things. What was one thing about home that you didn't realize you cherished so much until you left?
The privilege to relax in the comfort of my own home, surrounded by familiar sights and sounds, enjoying the comfort foods, and visiting some places from my childhood, and also reflecting on fond memories and experiences from my past.
What was the most touching or unexpected gesture your family did to welcome you back?
They prepare all the food that I want, even though hindi ko nasabihin, especially my younger brother, Dave. He has the initiative na ipagluto ako lahat ng mga cravings ko while I'm abroad. And my Kuya King and Ate Kat, who always bring me to the fast food.
If you could give one heartfelt message to your fellow OFWs who are still working abroad and longing to come home, what would it be?
Whether you are near or far, may you always find your way back home where your love, laughter, and tinola is waiting for you.
Finally, Diane, home is more than just a place. It's the people, the love, and the memories. If you could describe home in just one word, what would it be and why?
That would be comfort, being surrounded by my loved ones, and it makes me feel protected and secure, and strengthen our bond and create a sense of belonging. Thank you, home of the Cheerful Hearts Family. See you next time!
What a beautiful journey we've been on today, from Sister Diane's first steps abroad to that long-awaited reunion back home. It reminded us that being away from our loved ones was never easy, but it's filled with purpose, strength, and love. Shout out po to Ate Marinel Estanilo, our voice talent for this week's episode of C Talks, and Ate Premrose de Maisip and Ate Camille Fadalian, our contributors for this episode.
Absolutely, Sister Carissa. Namiss ko tuloy sumakay sa jeep sa jeepney, yung papara ka na lang bigla, tapos makakasakay ka na agad. And okay, anyways, and what really touched me was how Sister Diane, her sacrifices as an OFW, and we really admire our migrant workers and especially our OFWs that no matter where life takes us, we can carry our faith, our love, and for our family, and with like a compass guiding us home.
That was so true. And today's episode isn't just about going back to a place, it's about remembering why we left, the purpose of doing it all for, and how we stay grounded. Sister Diane's story gave us a laughter, some tears, and definitely a lot of inspiration. And to all our cheerful hearts watching and listening today, whether you're an OFW, a returning kababayan, or someone just dreaming of going home one day, may today's Seed Talks remind you home isn't just a location. It's love, it's faith, it's family, and it's always worth coming back to.
That's right, Sister Lani. And I actually received a message from Ate Diane, and she wants to express her gratitude and her message. And let me read it to you, to all of you. I want to say thank you so much to my family for all the love, the support that you always give to me. Thank you for being my solid rock, Mama, Papa, Kuya King, Ate Katrina, Ading Dave, and Ading Rennie Rose, and Uno. Special shout out to Brother Wally Taray, Brother Jeff, Brother Edwin, Brother J. Emboltorio, Brother J. Valdez, Brother Eric Along, and Kuya Jacob for receiving me and giving me a warm welcome to our main INC radio studio. Right. It was indeed an eye opener for me to see the setup and meeting our fellow brethren in the production. I hope to implement these things back to our satellite studio here in Singapore. Shout out po Ate Joy Presbytero and to all our brethren of Singapore, and to our district supervising minister, Brother Ferdinand E. Garcia. Shout out also to my Lola Estela Trinidad, Dalo family, Kalangian family, and Carino family, Brother Jeffrey de Guzman, a resident minister of local congregation of Bayawas District of San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Happy birthday to Brother Roldan Aquino, Sister Liza Peralta, Sister Venus Talidong, and Brother Alan Villamin, who's celebrating his birthday today. Thank you so much, home of the Cheerful Hearts family. And of course, maraming salamat din, Sister Diane, for sharing your heart and your homecoming with us. And to everyone tune in, don't forget that no matter where you are in the world, you're never far from home whenever you carry your faith and memories with you. And I think we have a live report from Lingayen, Pangasinan. All right, so let's hear it from Sister. Take it away, Sister.
Good afternoon po. Donate blood and save lives. Mahalaga ang dugo sa kalusugan ng isang tao. Kaya naman ang mga kapatid dito sa distrito ng Lingayen, Pangasinan ay masiglang nakikipagkaisa ngayon sa isinasagawang blood donation activity dito sa lokal ng Bunuan na pinangungunahan ng Christian Medical, Dental and Paramedical Society o CMDPS sa tulong ng Philippine Red Cross Dagupan. Patuloy na nagsasagawa ng blood donation activity ang distrito quarterly.
Sa pagpapatibay po ng pamamahala ay isinasagawa po ngayon ang blood donation. Ang pinakalayunin po ng aktibidad na ito ay para matulungan po ang mga nangangailangan ng dugo, kapatid man po o hindi.
Ang inyo pong narinig na pahayag ay mula po kay kapatid na Joplin Patino, destinado po ng lokal. Yan po muna ang update dito sa isinasagawang blood donation activity dito sa lokal ng Bunuan. Mula po rito sa Lingayen, Pangasinan, ako po ang kapatid na Mau Valio para sa Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Maraming salamat, Sister Mau, at hello po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Lingayen, Pangasinan. All right, Sister Joe, what's next?
And now, Cheerful Hearts, it's time for one of our favorite segments, Sightseeing. This is where we take you on a virtual trip to some of the most memorable meaningful, and must visit destinations around Southeast Asia, and sometimes back to our homeland, our beloved Filipinas. Whether it's a quick getaway or a heartfelt return to familiar places, we explore the sites that make every hashtag homecoming extra special.
That's right, Sister Joan. And today, we're riding along with a cheerful couple, Sister Iya and Brother Michael, as they hit the road and take us through their top 5 must-visit places whenever they return to the Philippines, from long drives and scenic beaches to local favorite and family spots. This journey is filled with heart and home. Ready to sightsee with us? Let's roll the video.
Sightseeing!
Hello, Cheerful Hearts Family! Welcome to another episode of Sightseeing! I am Sister Iya and this is my driver. Joke lang. He is my husband, Brother Michael. Saan tayo papunta? Punta tayo ng Tagaytay. Let's go! Habang nasa biyahe tayo, magkukwentuhan tayo 5 places na recommended namin na puntahan kapag bumibisita tayo sa Pilipinas. So, ang 5th place ay ang Boracay.
Ganda talaga ng dagat ng Boracay.
Maganda kasi yung shoreline niya, medyo mahaba. At saka maganda kasi sa Bora, maraming fun activities.
At isa doon ay ang paragliding.
At kung titingnan nyo, hindi pa pantay kasi may mabigat. Ako.
At sino yung natakot?
Yung hindi mabigat.
At nag-try din kami ng helmet diving.
4th place natin ay ang Ilocos. Uy, mag-long drive tayo.
Bata ba lang kasi ako, lagi kami nagpupunta rito. Ang ganda kasi ng historical sites ng Ilocos.
Hindi ko makupas yung ganda, no? At hindi ka mauubusan ng pupuntahan.
Lalong-lalo na makikita nyo ang dulo ng Luzon at ang Patapat Bridge.
5th place naman ay ang Raisina.
Unexpected na napakaganda pala ng Raisina, lalo na sa Pantabangan lang.
Pag umakyat ka sa taas, mapapasabi ka, I'm the king of the world! At ang ganda ng view ng Sierra Madre from here.
At dahil dyan, ang daming campsites na pwede kayong puntahan. At kung saan, makakapag-banding kayo ng family.
At ang 2nd place natin ay ang Bolinao, Pangasinan.
Ito, unexpected namin na meron palang white sand beach sa Pangasinan. At kung gusto nyo mag-enjoy ng food, meron din ditong floating restaurant na pwede kayong kumain habang nagko-cruise sa river.
Ang top 1 ay ang
Actually, na-inlove kami sa Marinduque kasi napaka-peaceful niya. 2 hours away from Lucena by boat, mararating na ang Marinduque. At napakaliit niya na may ikot mo siya sa isang araw.
Wala kami sa Marinduque.
Tara, magna.
Tara!
Nandito na kami. Bye, Cheerful Hearts Family!
Bye!
Sightseeing! And that was such a fun ride, wasn't it? A big thank you to Sister Iya and Brother Michael for taking us along to their nostalgic journey. And from the cool breeze of Tagaytay to the stunning shores of Marinduque, it really makes us want you to pack your bags, and head out, doesn't it? And I would like to greet our Kuya Tex on board po, no? Hello po, Kuya Charles. Tumis ko kayo, Charles Ian, Kuya Dan, Kuya Nico, and Kuya Henry. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Yes, that is correct, Sister Lani, and I like to try the paragliding. Okay, but beyond breathtaking views, what truly makes each destination unforgettable is the connection that we feel, the laughter, the shared memories, and the joy of being with our loved ones. That's the true essence of #homecoming, going back to the people and the places that hold a special place in our hearts.
That's right, Sister Joan. And so, how about you, Cheerful Hearts? What's your favorite place to visit when you go back home? Drop your answers in our YouTube live chat. We'd love to read them later on your homecoming destinations. All right. And of course, I think we have a message here from Sister Lindell Siebel, a very touching topic today. I remember when I first went home after 4 years of working in Thailand. I surprised my family and the reactions were really unexpected. Sana makauwi na ulit. Hashtag Bangkok. Yes, 'di ba? Kapag matagal tayong nahiwalay sa mga mahal natin sa buhay, it's really, very excited to always go back home. All right. And time check, it's already 1:43 p.m. and you're still tuning in to INC Radio DZM 954. And before we continue on our program, we would like to acknowledge the people behind our broadcast. To our executive producer, Sister Ivy Joy Batea, to our INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio Overseeing Minister, Brother J. Embultorio, to our CEBSI Coordinator for Asia, Brother Wilner Arguelles, and to our CEBSI President and CEO, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo.
And we express our sincerest gratitude to all of you for guiding us in approving this media platform that uses radio broadcasting online and on air to share the inspire people not only in the Philippines but also overseas. And we say thank you on behalf of all the staff and crews of hashtag Cheerful Hearts Family of INC Radio Southeast Asia in the Ecclesiastical District of Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Sabah, and Vietnam.
And please don't forget to tell your friends and family how they can catch us live. INC Radio social media accounts, INC Radio DZM 954 kilohertz AM radio station, and watch us live streaming on YouTube channel INC Radio DZM 954. And you may download our INC Radio mobile app on your iOS and Android smartphones. And of course, Facebook, you can also catch us at CEBSI Incorporated.
Okay, thank you, sisters. Now let's focus on our active districts and supporters who tirelessly support our satellite studio. It's always heartwarming to see how much our brethren love listening and tuning in every Saturday. Their dedication is crucial to our success, fostering a vibrant community of creativity and engagement. Vietec, most active district, comes from the top 3 is top 3 Vietnam. Yay! I want to go back on that country.
Congratulations!
Congratulations po. And top 2, the most active district, top 2. Sabah! Wow, congratulations, yay! And top 1, drum roll. Drum roll. Top 1 is, yay! Congratulations for
And now let's go for the most number of commenters. Hello! Top 3, Thailand! Congratulations! Top 2, Sabah! And top 1, Vietnam! Congratulations, everyone!
That's right. And now for our top 5 commenters. We have on the top 5, Sister Robeline De La Torres from Sabah. Yes. And on our 4th placer, we have Sister Rhea Mayswico Auriada from Sabah. And in our 3rd place, we have Brother Ariel Ramos from Thailand and Sister Anne-Marie Matibag from Singapore on top 2. And for our top 1, we have Sister Melody from Vietnam. Ayan. So congratulations and thank you for your support. Kapon ka. Thank you to Kuya King Ablao, Ate Diane Almeida for the chat download, and Ate Jers Cabalia for the results tally from last week's episode. And Ate Rose and the one, our segment editor. Thank you so much po.
And now let's go on to our next program. We always enjoy seeing our brethren and learning about wonderful events taking place in various districts in Southeast Asia. Now, in this segment of See in Action, let's take a look some recently held activities in Singapore and Malaysia. Let's watch and listen to these exciting updates.
The Buklod Night, organized by the District of Singapore, was held at the Aquarius Hotel in Sentosa, bringing married couples together for a highly anticipated and memorable evening. The event aimed to strengthen marital bonds, highlighting the couple's roles in their households and their shared commitment to honoring God in every circumstance. Dressed in their best formal attire, the couples participated in interactive games and enjoyed a fun-filled night. They were also treated to impressive musical performances, special prizes, and a raffle draw that kept the excitement going throughout the evening. The night concluded with an appetizing dinner, leaving everyone feeling grateful for the time spent together. Buklod members took a moment to thank the church administration for supporting this meaningful event. They acknowledged the importance of being reminded of the sacredness of marriage and the responsibility to preserve its sanctity. The event was a beautiful reminder of the church commitment to building strong family bonds, helping couples grow in their faith, and supporting each other in their shared journey through life. For the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network, I am Sister Marnel Estonilo, INCRadio.
Thank you, Sister Marina Sunil from Singapore for the Book Club Night Report. And up next, here's Sister Janica Drapete from Malaysia.
To further enhance the knowledge and skills of the brethren in the technical support for video streaming, TSV Department, a TSV talk show and workshop was successfully conducted in the Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia via video conferencing.
The TSV presidents from the local congregations of Subang Jaya, Bangsar, and Kuala Lumpur led the activity at the Kuala Lumpur place of worship. The TSV officer's primary task is to manage technical duties during worship services and other church events. Hence, the talk show focused on teaching the brethren how to use important technical tools such as CCTV systems, Open Broadcaster Software or OBS, and how to properly set up computers and laptops. These skills are vital in ensuring that worship services and other church activities continue to run smoothly and orderly. Adding to the joy of the event, various games were organized by the officers for the participants. Exciting prizes and souvenirs were also awarded to the winners, further strengthening the camaraderie among the brethren. More than gaining technical skills, the activity aimed to further develop the brethren's knowledge, which they can effectively use during worship services and various church activities. It also helped the brethren become even more worthy and dedicated in fulfilling their sacred duties. With hearts full of gratitude, the brethren in the District of Malaysia sincerely thank the church administration for continuously guiding and supporting them through activities like this that uplift their faith and strengthen their service to our Lord God. Here's an interview from Sister Lelaine Mariano, a TSV officer, Brother Robin Japete, District TSV President, and Brother Marlo Barrero, Ministerial Worker, respectively.
As a TSV officer, this activity is beneficial for me as this will not only further expand my knowledge on the equipments that we use, but also set us a reminder on how critical our role in keeping the orderliness of every worship services.
In preparation for this event, with the help of all the TSB officers in our district, we have conducted series of meetings and also nightly devotional prayer to make this activity successful. Through these activities, all the TSB officers and the brethren in our district gain knowledge from the different topics that have been discussed. that we can use this knowledge not just in our day-to-day living, but most especially in the performance of our sacred duty inside the church.
We thank our Lord God for again utilizing the church administration for approving this kind of activity for us to have, and that is the TSB talk and workshop. And still, this is in commemoration for the 4th year anniversary of the technical support for video streaming, or TSV. This truly benefited all of our TSB officers in our district, for they were able to receive additional learnings and knowledge when it comes to the technical aspects that we can use in the performance of our duties. And they were really happy. We can tell from their reactions, the way they participated in the question and answer portion, and truly, this gives additional learnings and knowledge to all of our TSB officers in our district. That is why we continue to thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and as well our CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, for us, for approving this kind of activities for us to have for the betterment of the performance of our duties.
For the Iglesia Ni Cristo News Network, I am Sister Janica Drapete, INCRadio.
Thank you, Sister Janica Drapete from Singapore for the TSB talk show and workshop. And now let's go on to Vietnam. They have CWS pastel coloring report. Let's see the report.
Children's fine motor skills are being refined when they do drawing, coloring, and painting. Besides this, it also fosters mindfulness and creativity. Thus, members from the Children's Worship Service from Vietnam and Cambodia eagerly joined the pastel coloring activity, where they created beautiful artworks through the use of oil pastels and pastel paints.
Hello, I am Cleandre J. Sugay from local of Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. I am so happy when I made this artwork, and it took so long to make it. I really enjoyed it because my mom was there to help me finish the artwork.
The activity indeed enhanced not only the creativity by the young members, but also strengthened their bond with their parents and CWS officers, who guided them throughout the activity. From Vietnam, I am Brother Lance Sidera for Iglesia Ni Cristo News Network.
And that's a wrap for our C in Action segment. Shout out to our DMMs in Southeast Asia for leading the documentation team for these activities.
That's right. And we would like to take this opportunity as well to greet Brother Mac Daniel Martinez in Hawaii Pacific. Hello po to his wife, Sister
Happy
Tina.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Brother MacD. And of course, I would like to greet my Lolo who celebrated his birthday. Happy birthday, Lolo. And Ate Lani, for your personal greetings, you may go ahead.
Of course, I would like to greet my loving husband po, Brother Ron Polaris, my family in Philippines. Of course, my 3 daughters, Heart, Jewel, and Roxy, Mommy Luz, Mama Flor, Cruz family, Polaris family, Adrian Soto po and family, Kagaliber Ilan and family, Casa Mestupito and family, Ate Mars Maylene, Bernice and family, Glinder family, and Ka Arnie Ibong and family. Thank you so much po. And
Go
when
ahead, Ate Joan.
Yes, Ate Joan, go
Okay, I
ahead.
just want to greet my ever-loving husband, Brother Homer Aureliano. Please not to forget 1,000 comments po. Thank you.
All right. And I would like to greet my husband as well, Brother Arvel, and my beloved son, Aki, my mama, Mama Wilma, and of course, all of our viewers and listeners out there. Thank you so much for your support. And just like that, our Cheerful Hearts journey today has come to an end. Thank you so much for being with us on this very special hashtag homecoming episode of INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio. And of course, we will not forget to thank our Kuya Tex in the main studio, Kuya Charles, Ian Pogi, Kuya Dan, Kuya Nico, Kuya Henry. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Go ahead, Ate Lani.
And then whether it's a favorite destination, a moment spent with loved ones, or spiritual return to our that truly matters. Hashtag homecoming reminds us that we've never too far from where our hearts belong. So we've been your Triple Hearts host, Sister Lani,
Sister Carissa,
and Sister Joan.
And this has been INCRadio Southeast Asia, the home of the
Cheerful Hearts Family.
Till next time, happy homecoming, everyone. Thank you po, Kuya Tek.
Thank you,
Ate Joy.
Thank you to all the hosts.
Kuya Jay Valdez.
Thank you.
Hello po. Hello, Kuya Roger Banalo, Ate Rhea May, Kuya Alvin, Ate Rhea May, Ate Robeline. Hello, shoutout po sa inyong lahat. Ate Carla Flores, hello po.
In today's ever-changing world, where digital technology covers many aspects of our day-to-day lives.
All right, team, how are you all? Let's start our meeting.